Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into reciprocal tariffs, a key piece of the global trade puzzle.
That's right. We're using some good info from globaltradenews.us to unpack them.
Exactly. And our mission really is to give you a clear sense of what these tariffs are, how they work, and, well, why they matter in international commerce.
Okay, so reciprocal tariffs. Sounds a bit technical, maybe,
A little, yeah.
but the basic idea is pretty straightforward. Think of it like two countries agreeing, hey, let's make it a bit cheaper to buy these specific things from each other.
Ah, okay. So it's not just cutting taxes on everything coming in, it's more targeted.
Precisely. It's selective. The core principle is really mutual benefit.
Mhm.
Encouraging trade by lowering certain barriers, but doing it in a balanced way, give and take.
Right, give and take. So, using an example, maybe country A loves country B's cheese.
Uh-huh.
They might say, look, we'll make it cheaper for our people to buy your cheese if you make it cheaper for your people to buy our apples. Something like that.
That's exactly the kind of thing. It's a trade-off on tariffs. Country A cuts the import tax on, say, cheese and maybe wine from country B.
Okay.
And crucially, country B simultaneously cuts its import taxes on apples and maybe electronics from country A. It's coordinated.
Got it. So, what's the big picture goal here? Why do you countries bother with these specific deals?
While the main hope is usually to increase the sheer volume of trade flowing between just those two countries.
Makes sense. Lower prices often mean more buying.
Exactly. If it's less expensive to import those specific things, the thinking is businesses, consumers, everyone in both countries will buy more of those goods from the partner country.
And what about specific industries? Do they feel a direct bump?
Oh, absolutely. That's often a key driver. Certain sectors in each country can get a real advantage.
How so?
Like in your example, if country A drops tariffs on country B's cheese, well, cheese producers in country B suddenly find it easier, maybe more profitable to sell into country A.
Hmm.
And the apple growers in country A benefit from country B lowering tariffs on their apples, easier access to that market.
So it's like creating a preferred lane for certain goods,
Mm,
making the playing field a bit more level just in those specific areas.
that's a good way to put it. A level playing field in targeted sectors. And importantly, this is quite different from unilateral tariffs.
Right, where one country just slaps tariffs on imports without any deal.
Exactly. That's a one-sided move, often for different reasons, maybe protectionist ones. Reciprocal is about agreement, mutual concessions.
Okay. Now, you mentioned, or the source material mentions, that these agreements don't always work out perfectly. Their effectiveness can vary.
Yes, definitely. Several things play into whether they actually achieve their goals.
Yeah, quite.
Well, first, the actual products involved. Are they things both countries genuinely want or need more of from each other? Then how big are the tariff cuts? A tiny reduction might not change buying habits much.
I see. So the details matter.
They really do. And of course, the overall economic health and the existing trade relationship between the two countries, all that context is crucial.
It sounds like a very strategic tool then, used during trade negotiations.
That's precisely it. It's a specific instrument countries can use to try and get certain economic outcomes through mutual agreement and compromise on trade barriers.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. Reciprocal tariffs, they're basically these agreements where two countries agree to lower import taxes on specific goods coming from each other.
Yep.
And the main aim is usually to boost trade between them, specifically in those selected areas.
That sums it up nicely. It's about targeted trade enhancement through mutual benefit.
Right. So for you listening, maybe think about this next time you're shopping or just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Consider the things you use every day, the food, the clothes, the tech.
Uh-huh.
Where does it all come from? And how might these behind-the-scenes reciprocal tariff deals be, subtly influencing the price you pay or even whether that item is available?
Yeah. And who ultimately benefits most? Is it the consumer?
Yeah.
Specific companies? Both governments?
It's definitely an interesting layer to our interconnected global economy. Something to ponder. Thanks for diving deep with us today.